Hello. So, how are you? It's been a while. So, talking to both of my study groups today, and I want to invite you to a September challenge that will start next week. Now, I'm not going to do my challenges like other people do challenges if you've been in a class recently. But what's really, really important, I realize in the last month, especially, as my three, four revenue streams have upgraded their programs, had more offers for their people, that there's no way I could keep up with communicating with my teams as well as I needed to without really using my email. But I also realized I wasn't very effective with my email because I'm an old teacher and I screw up sometimes, which means I just get a lot of information and I want to share it with you. Well, that's not how it works. Because if you're tired of listening to me, or you think that, okay, what she's saying doesn't apply to me, then you don't even open the email. So here's what I've learned because I took an intensive class last weekend and I'm in an intensive follow up study. And I'm willing to share this with each of you in the group if you just sign up the $1 for the email list class. And I'll explain more because I'm going to go into this next week. So I want you to have a great Labor Day weekend. And I don't want you to think about this, but I want you to come in. But let me explain what I think is going on in the world. Everybody's kind of recognizing that COVID is maybe going to shut us down again or limit actions. We know that we'd like to poo-poo it, and I'm not an alarmist, but we need strategies in place so that we don't get choked up like we did maybe last year. You know how many times you've put stuff out there and people have just said, oh, please stop spamming me. Well, I want to show you how to not have people feel you're spamming them. I want them to want what you have because you're the person with their solutions. You know how to handle their wants, you know how to handle their fears, and you know how to handle their needs. And I'm going to tell you, people don't buy or get involved in your companies just because they want to earn money. Some people can't imagine themselves earning their money, but they can imagine being healthier, or they can imagine living happier, or they can imagine having the opportunity to stay home and take care of their aging parents. So you have to have multiple conversations and threads. So just because your need was money or your need was to stay home with your children doesn't mean that that will always be what the message is going to resonate with somebody else. So my needs are not the same as your needs. And so what I have to always think when I'm sending an email or doing a Facebook post is how do I serve the variety of wants, needs, and fears out there? It is not about me. It is about how can I serve you? So now I will say that I am grateful that I had a friend want to serve me. She saw me working really, really hard and maybe spinning my wheels a few times. So when she shared with me her lessons and where she was getting her education, I was all in. I wanted to know how I could help myself and my team members make their lives easier. Each of you in these study groups, you have chosen additional streams of revenue in addition to what you're doing in your daily lives. You have multiple goals. You want to go out and spend more time at home. You want to travel. You are imagining that in 10 years, you don't want to have to be on anybody's payroll. Whatever your dream is, it's possible. But here's where I've always used emails incorrectly. I've used them randomly. I've sent them out once a month, once every other month. Well, what are the odds that that one is going to get opened? Now, I think I'm pretty good because I get 25% of my emails opened. But I really want 80% of my emails opened. Why? Because I feel I have something valuable to share and to make your lives easy. I am here to serve, not to sell. When I serve, and you got to ask quite a few friends I have that get my time without being on a consulting contract. I'm open. If you're in my coaching and education programs, you're getting a lot from me that others pay for. So here I am offering you some new perspectives on how you can do your business easier, better, and have it become more financially successful. So here's what we're going to do in September. I'm going to share tips on how to get your email marketing stimulated. Those of you who are enrolled in the $1 email list program, you get your Aweber set up. I will bring you in once a week. I will have different people in for 15-minute coaching sessions for free. And when you are learning, so is everyone else. It's not about me saying, oh, I've got this information for you. Hello. It's about saying, let's practice. And if you practice and we're willing to share and learn together, and somebody else is going to get inspired to quit doing the same old, and getting the same old, nothing burger results. These study groups are to help you get the results that you need, not just play a game. This isn't a game. This is a business. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me since I took this class this weekend. I have been racing because 2 of my additional revenue streams had deadlines for 8/31. And I've got another one that has a deadline for Saturday to bring in people at an easy, simple opportunity, no low cost, $10, right? But still everybody has questions about that as if I was selling them $1,000. So it's not about the money. People want to know what the risk is. The money isn't the risk. The risk comes down to time, to effort. What do I need to know? How do I work this into my conversation? And those are things that can start with a healthy email list. I have some friends I know that have been retailing for years, and they don't have those people on a list. They expect to meet them only at events. Well, I got to tell you, I've built lists of 1,000 and 1,500 by doing trade shows, but guess what? It took 15 years to do that. What if I could show you how to build an email list of 500 in a month, and then how to work that as your audience? You know, my coach and my mentor is a woman who for 20 years has built her business only on email marketing. She was in the ICU 2 weeks ago with COVID. She still sent out an email a day while she was there, and she earned 5 figures on one email. Now, she's been doing it a long time, but I was with her over the weekend in a course, and I realized I've been making it hard. And so if I can learn, as old as I am, I want to share with all of you how to kill the pain sooner, not later. Don't take as long as I took to get here. Let me help you get there faster. So you're all in this study group. I'd like to see more participation. I'd like to understand how I can bring you value. But right now, I'm going to start with sharing with you the value that I've received, because I really think it has some benefit for each of you, even if you use one piece of it. So here's what happens with email. You've got to follow up when people respond to you. Well, in the last 10 days, I've responded to more emails than I have messages. I don't get people playing on the posts. So obviously it has some value. So I'm going to put the instructions under this video. I invite you to ask me questions, and I invite you to bring your friends into this group. Because if you are running a team of people and you're trying to build a network marketing team, I don't want your people on my team. I'm bringing you the skills you need that no company is training you. I don't care who trains you. If they're only training you in product, they are not giving you enough tools to be successful. And guess what happens? When you're not successful in your network marketing business and you drop out, your line compresses to the next person. So guess what? They win even though you leave. So the goal is for you to stick, show your people how to do it, and do better than the person who's expecting you to only sell product and calls you every month and says, well, you haven't made your sales, you haven't ordered, you haven't done this. I have never done that. I have called a few people because they told me that they wanted to do something and then I realized they'd forgotten. But that is totally different than me saying, hey, I need you to order this month. I won't beg. Begging is not what network marketing or multiple revenue streams is about. Begging sucks. So when you learn email marketing and you're consistently helping people with their wants, fears, and needs, you won't have to make a request. They'll come to you. So let's learn that together. I will post the schedule and I hope to see you all in the group, active, learning emails. And I really want to take you to the next level, if not 2 levels in your business. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.